Hey everybody, my name is TecToss and this is Let's Play Humankind. We had a bit of a delay between seasons. I explained that in a channel update video. I needed a bit of time off because of work, but I'll give a little channel update. We won't take up any more time in this because we have decisions to make and we shall make in this episode. Number one, we need to lay out the plan a little for what we're gonna do, and there's only so much we can do actually, and that is colonize the new world and take it up completely before the, well, not enemy yet, but before the other AIs can get a foot on it and take potential land that we wanted to have. So for that we'll need a lot of influence, so that's gonna also influence also gonna influence our choice of culture here. So that is that, and then we're gonna probably want to weaken the Haudenosaunee. Maybe with a war, but I can't find...
Or are you vinegar?
Oh, actually I can. Yeah, how about we'll do that. I was about to say I can't find any reason for them to enter war, but I can. So we're concerned that whatever, blah blah, we'll just demand.
The matter of our borders is unsettled. Fix it.
I insist that you repair what you have broken!
This cannot be real.
Right, the next thing is we'll need to see if we have any unclaimed wonders that we could claim. And I will take Topkapi Palace before we enter a new era. That's going to cost us a good bit of influence, but I mean it's free stability. Well, not free, I mean you have to build a building, but it is stability and a nice bit of industry boost. So I'll take that for 7,000. I'm going to make that claim. Right, so now we have finished that and we have the big task of picking a new culture. And I have a couple of thoughts. I dabbled with the idea of being the Germans because we have such strong naval forces that turning them into U-boats would be absolutely devastating for our opponents because they cannot cross over to us ever. But then again, they can't cross over anyway because of our strong navy, so we don't really currently have a need for these bonuses, so we're not gonna pick the Germans, though it is an interesting composition of bonuses with the combat strength and the naval superiority that you can get with U-boats. Right, so it's really between two for influence, and that's the Italians and the Austro-Hungarians. And I'll go with the easier option, which for me is the Austro-Hungarians, because it's just so straightforward what they have in terms of bonuses. It's just a bit of an influence bonus passively, so that's nice. And the open house is just something you can just build. Any adjacent district will give you +2 stability. It'll give you +1 stability per district anyway, and +5 influence. So we'll have loads of stability, a little extra influence. Great. The Italians are a little bit more complicated because we need to somehow optimize our commons quarters that I'm already not struggling with, but it's already a bit suboptimal. The good thing is though we'll have 10 stability on existing commons quarters, which I think will put us over what we actually need. So there's more micromanagement with these guys. That's my sole reason for picking Austro-Hungarians. Also a little secondary reason is the Evidence Bureau agents. Because they'll allow us to get vision of the old world completely. So we'll adopt Austro-Hungarian. Plus we get Senai's uniform. That's what the Germans like anyway. So we confirm this, and
the world gets larger, the cities expand, buildings reach higher, and roads stretch longer. And yet, the world gets smaller as bridges unite lands, towns congest, and railroads bring distant goods to the doorstep. Anything seems possible in this wondrous future. Though as humankind grows, the planet itself appears to shrink.
It does, doesn't it?
If other empires won't open their front doors to your artists and thinkers, you can send in your agents the back way.
We will. It's going to be one of the first orders of business to build ourselves a couple of agents and send them over to examine. Oh, There we are. Oh, it ended the turn for us right away. Ah, that's interesting. So now I figured out the mechanic. Is like if you are at the end of the turn anyway and you change cultures, it'll then change the culture, play the movie, end the turn. Very convenient. Right, so we have ended that turn and we can now pick research projects. There's not too much we currently really need, certainly not military. So I'll go for civics cancelling maybe. We can change civics around a little and improve our science output. So encyclopedia is good. Steam engine, make our colonies a little better. We can get coal. Can make our navy even scarier, though it's not really necessary. So the steam engine is gonna help us build up a little faster. Scientific method, yeah, that might help us a little actually. And from there we'll see. We certainly need to get to... Oh, here's our Evidence Bureau agents. Apparently we don't get them that easily. Don't need this. So we can go nationhood and then guerrilla warfare. Sure. This one here is the most important. I guess after that we'll go here. Okay. And then we'll see. I do need another city cap. But first we need more science so we can rush through that tree quicker and then we'll go from there. Right, so now we make almost 1,000 culture a turn. And we need to find a little home for our... Oh, actually, Lulaban is... How about you guys? Yeah, we need to find a home for the Wonder. I'm not going to do this episode because I'm going to have to go through all the cities and we're already really slow. So we might start out with the emblematic district here and, well... This seems decent. 43 stability and 11. The question is, it doesn't matter... Yeah, it doesn't matter which districts are adjacent. So I could just pop it in here for the marker quarter. Actually, might even be stronger up here. 46 on here. This one doesn't seem bad either. If we place it in here, we can get some food. Yeah, I'll do that first. So we'll get some more money here. We're still okay. And then we'll get some food, and then we'll see if we can't replace this marker quarter with the open house. Right. Everybody seems kind of busy still. Let's see if we can find a nice spot here in the capital. Ooh, 71. Yeah, I guess we can actually remove most of the commons quarters. Not sure if that's a great idea. This one here seems decent as well. We'll just lose... Can you show me, please? Why can't I see that? Here it shows me. I want to see the lost resources. Why isn't that the case? Here we see -3 from exploitation. If I go here, I mean, I know it, -4 from exploitation, but it will be nice to see it, actually. This feels a little, What's your guys' opinion? This feels a little overpowered, no? I didn't realize how crazy it is, because it gives you stability per district you already have. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter where we build it. We'll just build one here. That's a little... Huh. I certainly can use it in Fenghao, because we have stability problems out the you-know-what here. And we could actually go with Marcus Quarters here, then. Lose a bit of food, but whatever. Actually, we need more food in here. Can place one there. What was the plan here? Yeah, we'll go for food around this one. So there's a nice spot for the open house. This here, but it's gonna lose us food. Can't really afford that. -18 food, certainly can't afford that. What do we have here? Not much, actually. That's not as easy as I thought. We could place it in here. I mean, it is a good spot. We're gonna lose out on 2 adjacency bonuses, though. This is difficult. Fenghao is a little difficult. I guess this here is the only valid spot. So we'll build it there. And then we'll continue on with the farmer's quarters just so we have that food coming in. And then we could build another one up over here somewhere. This one seems okay. We'll just squeeze in one there. Sure, we'll take the loss of 2 food. Squeeze in another district. Okay, that's enough for that turn. Let's see where it goes. Our Jing loses population now. And Lulaban gains it. Well, that's nice. And we have a new civic. Irreligion. Lose the ability to enforce state religion, building new holy sites at big towns. Become immune to religion's grievances. No, we don't want to be immune to religion's grievances. State atheism. Not really. Not really any benefit to that I can see anyway. I mean, might be one that I'm not aware of, but we have complete vision. No, we don't quite yet have complete vision. What if we move you here? Park you there. I want to have almost complete vision, so nobody can set over here and take some of our... Well, it's not really our land, but you know what I mean. Take any of the land that I want. So we'll move you out. Just in the middle here somewhere. Just so that we can get a complete blockade around the old continent, pretty much. That's why the German U-boats would have been really nice, but I think we can make do without them. We have a couple ships, that's okay, and we have a bit of money anyway to upgrade all these. So we'll send you out as well, somewhere there. And then, yeah, you can just wait until we have the ship in place. And that should be alright. In between here, we just have a couple ships here for emergencies, though I don't really know what the emergency would be. Need to be in allied territories. Yeah, how about we bring you over here as well? Oh, hang on. Here we need to be a little careful. Okay, now we can upgrade you to a Carrack, and now you can come around somewhere here. We'll find a nice little home for you. Alrighty. And we already earned our first star. Don't really know. The little bounce population has fallen, right? So they keep going up and down, up and down. But we'll get there once we have our farmers' quarters in place. 70 something. Yeah, we can build a couple more. This one is being constructed. And we can build 1, 2 more, and then we'll see where that leads us. Can we build open house over here? What is this? Coal. Interesting. Okay, so we got a lot to do already in terms of upgrading our luxury resource deficits and all these small little things that we need to build. Oh, hang on. The battle is underway. What are you? We're certainly going to retreat, but these are knights. Knights and crossbowmen. Interesting. Very interesting. These guys can now be taken over, though, again, we don't have the city cap. And the only way I can do that is if we attached Kerma somewhere, so we lose that city spot. And then we go over. Yeah, it's all not so great. We'll first get most of the outposts going here, and then we'll see. But for now, I won't be taking any new cities. Okay. So, you can now move down here a little. One more slot. Here, maybe like so. We have a nice corridor of vision. Actually, once we have all these ships there, we might go do this. Because we'll get one more ship, so we can increase the density of our surveillance line here, or whatever you want to call it, our surveillance navy. So we'll bring you up a little. Like here maybe. Just skip the turn. You will. I don't think they will go down here, but it doesn't hurt to have vision. I think it never really hurts to have vision. Okay, so we have vision here. We need to go one more tile. Maybe here is good. So we have a broad vision corridor. And then with this guy, we'll check it out next turn. What we can do. Must say they improved performance quite a bit. Excuse me. That is problem. We need to solve problem. We need to bring army over there. We can actually upgrade the swordsmen to what? To musketeers. Mazel tov. Well, do we want to do that? It's not really necessary. I mean, this is plenty, but we can't make it here in 7 turns. That's the problem. Yeah, so we're gonna lose this outpost. It doesn't hurt me, it's just annoying a little. Become a carrot too, just in case. Right. Wonder where they come from here though. There's no I guess it's just roaming bandits or whatever. There's no real Mississippians. And where's Mississippi, huh? Camelids. Toledo. Yeah, there's no Mississippians here. Is that over here somewhere? Maybe? Let's get a move on with the scout before they actually start taking over these territories. We could also go over here. Wasn't that the plan? I think that was the plan. I was just a little lazy. Okay, so we have the corridor almost complete here. You need to go, let's say, a tile here. Then we can see full vision there. And then we'll go over yonder. Maybe a little more over. And one more under. There we go. That's a nice setup right here. We can go there, I guess. And maybe here. Okay, so now we need 2 more boats. One is incoming. Gonna be somewhere here, and then we'll need another one. I'm sure we have a spare somewhere. We have one here. And we have one here protecting the homeland coast. But we have a crazy amount over there. So how about we'll just take one of these extras and bring you over here. Okay. Absolutely crazy the navy we have. And it's like we didn't build a single... Well, we built 2 ships. And we have a navy that can give us complete vision of our perceived enemies. How's it going in terms of war support?
You repulse me. Be swift.
Not great. We'll refuse it anyway.
You thought I would
You
buy
enjoy
this?
your war score.
Get
I
out
will
of
get
this.
some too. Okay, so now we have some ongoing. Okay. Oh, they stopped our trades. If they can counter our grievance,
A place
with the
where
grievance of their own,
strikingly loud and flamboyant artists are appreciated by strikingly silent and reserved audiences.
they can then neutralize it. Interesting. Animism. What the hell is that? Huh. 4 followers. Where's that coming from? Over here? No. Okay, here's a... Okay. We'll take care of that. Don't you worry. I feel religion is a little underwhelming in this Did I just send the one guy? Okay. Well, we'll certainly lose that one now. That outpost over there, but yeah. Misclicking. How I love it. Okay, we'll move in here just to make sure there's no weird... what is this here? That's where they're coming from, right? So we can actually probably go there and burn this down. And we probably need a little more military. We could afford it too. I mean, it's not a problem of having the time or the resources. It's a problem of prioritization. I want to get those outposts down first. We could assimilate these guys. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Don't really have... I mean, this cost us 300. That's an absolute joke. But bringing Kerma into Maikini or Feng Hao is both... It's extremely expensive, for one. And in both cases detrimental to the actual cities. It doesn't really help them at all. So the thing is, maybe I'll... Yeah, we'll see how to do that, but maybe we'll attach it to Maikini, and then Feng Hao will eventually be swallowed by Hao Jing. Or we'll just have more cities. That is a thing as well. And there's the encyclopedia. We can now do more science, though we don't have the time to build more. But it'll come. It will come. Alright, so now we... Can I have you, please? Thank you. We can now ransack this. It's going to be 68. It's not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. And we finally have some idle cities. Great. Now here we could also build open house, which will bring the stability up just a little. Yeah, what are you actually? The VOC warehouse. Yep. Yep. I think I'll replace this one. It's gonna lose us a bit of cash. But we can make that cash by building 18 and 14. Yeah, that's going to give us back that amount. 42 versus 50. Actually, you know what? No, it's enough here. That's enough. But not here, maybe. Can I move it? Because it's going to give us 42 on both. So we'll put it here and then have another marker quarter here. And that is Kerma. I mean, we pretty much covered everything there is to cover. And this build's quick enough. We'll get +2 here. It's fine. We don't need to buy out stuff in Kerma. It's not that important. That city is. So now we've finished the VOC warehouses, which is quite nice. We can build more markers quarters, and we currently have to worry about stability, so it's a good time to actually get the opera house done in here. The plan was for Amsterdam, they have a extremely productive region here, as we can see. So we don't need to exploit every little industry that we have here. We can indeed build an opera house here. Same goes for the food, I would say. We could we sacrifice 3 though? Currently we have enough, but yeah, we don't have that much food in Amsterdam, so I'll put the opera house here in the middle of these districts there. And then we'll go through here with a bit of more food. Two turns. We'll see how that plays out. Because we're gonna build stuff all around here, right? So this should be a nice location. Oh man, there's so much stuff to build. It's impossible to keep up. I guess if we could earn a little bit more cash, we could buy out more, but still, it's gonna prove difficult. Either way, that's gonna do it for the first episode of the season. We're gonna see each other next episode. Until then, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.